MP.
Philadelphia 76ers.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday night. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basket.
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
Well, MP challenged himself to be a better scorer. But he'd be the first to tell you that he's fallen short of his own expectations. Regardless, his goal remains the same. And maybe a good game tonight is all he needs to turn things around.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Connect in at the small forward. A nice shot. McCain.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Connect. Really struggled in that loss against Miami. Pass to Butler from downtown, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Going inside.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Rain Man. Sinks that one from the post. Rain Man's got his third bucket of the night. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Green. A screen. And the Warriors miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And the basket by Curry.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Now here's Embiid. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Rain Man. From the high post. Yep, count it. Rain Man's got 8.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Green up top. Embiid covers. Curry against Maxey. Curry's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 4. Maxey passes to Embiid. They set the screen. Back to Maxey. Puts it up. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
It's tipped. Curry with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Connect. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
Now here's Maxey. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Here's McCain. Knocks it down from distance. McCain's gotten his second bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Curry. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. And it's Green missing. The Sixers lead by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Ryan?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Maxey, that's good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Podziemski. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Rain Man. Maxey with it. Rain Man, the pass to Grimes. Off target with the 3. Here's Connect. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Warriors trail by 3. Green with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Pass to Podziemski. Rain Man grabs the board. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Curry with it. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Right side, Podziemski. Outside for Butler. sends it home from three-point land. Butler's got 6.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
Launches it. A nice shot by McCain. And the 76ers lead by 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket.
MP.
The Warriors lead by 3. They've got Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with George. And it's Rain Man in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Kuminga. Comes up empty down low. Maxey surveys. Driving to the basket.
Nice playmaking by Maxey. An overlooked part of his game.
And here's Moody. Has to connect. To the right side. To the paint. Joel Embiid with the board. And for the 76ers, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year. Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Here's Connect. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Outside Kuminga. Williams with the screen. Clock at 6. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Nice shot by George.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Golden State has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Fades away, and the Warriors miss again.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Rain Man. Here's Grimes. The 3 ball. Williams grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Outside Moody. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And here's Connect outside. The rebound by Maxey.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
3-pointer. The Sixers again can't hit. The Warriors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Payton's shot is good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
76ers trail by 4. George outside. On target from range. George has got 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The 76ers making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and the Warriors making a change here. Right side, Moody. Moody gets one inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Embiid, and here's another one for the Sixers.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Moody with it, guarded now by Maxey. Williams from long range. Jacks up at 3. Edwards pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's off from three-point range. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
On the take.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He added 22 points and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. A statement game from him where he took his play to the next level. What's he have in store for us tonight, guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Curry. Back to Kuminga. Now Curry. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Rain Man's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Maxey. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Green. Green on the attack. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down too.
Here's Bona. No points so far. Rain Man, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Podziemski. Fires the 3. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Bona. Right now averaging 6 a game. Here's McCain. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. In 3rd, the 76ers.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 14. And it's Bona missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Inside. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Pass to Rainman. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Golden State Warriors.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Connect is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the center position. Now here's Curry. Outside Podziemski. Outside Butler. Shoots. Rebound by Philadelphia. McCain's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Maxey. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Maxey's got 13.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Here's Green, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Joel Embiid. He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. First free throw is good.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
That one's no good. 76ers trail by 10. Right wing. Grimes, the pass to Rainman. Wide open look. Again, the Sixers score.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Butler. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Grimes uses the glass to finish the layup. Grimes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Outside Butler. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Maxey against Curry. Just 5 on the clock with a 9-footer. Nice jump shot. Give him 8.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's McCain, defended by Podziemski, to the left side wing. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 9 rebounds now.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. On the wing, Curry, the 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
The Warriors lead by 11. Right side, Butler. Over Embiid. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 10 points.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You've got to stay in his jersey.
Curry passes to Butler. To the inside. Pass to Green. And the baseline jumper goes down. And the Warriors lead by 11.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
To the wing on the left. Here's Rain Man. He shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Maxi's gotten 4 this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Podziemski. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Butler on the wing. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
He buries it from 3. 18 points for him.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So, at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's McCain. 10 points for him. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Butler. It's Podziemski on the wing. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Both teams making substitutions here. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. They've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The Warriors lead by 12. Pass to Kuminga. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Maxey passes to Rain Man. Unloads. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Rain Man's got 20 points.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Lewis, outside Moody. Left side Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Rain Man grabs the board. Rain Man's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Well, the Warriors shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Lewis. Lets it go from deep. Kuminga's shot is off.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
2 points. That one goes. Maxi's got 14 points here in the second half.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Here's Lewis. Maxey covering. And again, no good by Golden State. 76ers trail by 8. Rain Man, the pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Embiid can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Lewis. Payton with a screen on Maxey. Lewis. Off target from outside. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Rain Man. Here's Grimes. Here's Rain Man. Sinks it from distance. Rain Man's got 23.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Williams. Jimmy Butler comes in for Payton. Pajimski's checked in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Lewis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Maxey. Bounces high off the rim. It drops. Maxey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pajimski's shot is good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Oubre. Maxey against Curry. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Kuminga. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And it's Maxey missing. The Warriors lead by 5. From 9 feet. And it's Green missing.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Oubre. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Now here's Pajemski. He's guarded closely. Misses the layup. Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Oubre. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I just love the ball move.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Butler. There's a screen by Kuminga. This one for 3. The shot by Butler, no good.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since. They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Back to Curry. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Connects checked in for Kuminga. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Knocks it loose. Pass to McCain to tie it up. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Outside Butler. Rain Man grabs the board. Rain Man's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Oubre, a screen on Butler. The shot by Rain Man, no good. The Warriors shooting at 31% here in this 4th quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Podziemski's got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
76ers trail by 3. Oubre passes to Rain Man. And he throws it down with one hand.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Podziemski. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Here's Rain Man. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Rain Man's got 16 in the second half. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Back to Maxey. A minute and a half left to play in the 4th. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Now Curry. The rebound by Embiid. Outside Oubre. Rain Man, the pass to Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Curry against Maxey. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Rain Man, the pass to Maxey. Here's Rain Man. From deep. McCain's shot is off. Curry with it. Oubre picks him up. Curry against Maxey. Curry's shot is off. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a pick. Now here's Maxey, defended by Podziemski.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Number 5. Quentin.
Here's Curry, long range from the inbound. Rain Man grabs the board. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Timeout called, the Warriors. 5 ticks left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Green for 3. And the miss. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And that's so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about.